guys. Hey. Hey to everybody that's joining. Hey everybody, I'm Candice White. Welcome to Prenatal Yoga and also Beginners Yoga. You don't have to be expecting in order to be doing this class right now. But if you are, welcome. And if you aren't, welcome. This is your first time tuning in with me. This is week 3 of the live Yoga Buzz yoga series, I guess you could say. And this is also week 3 of being on lockdown in the house, but we're making the most of it. Hopefully everybody's doing good out there. Me, I am doing well today. I'm 30 weeks pregnant and I'm feeling it a lot. But that's a good thing. So I'm just continuing to stay positive and hope for the best. And I wish the same on all of you out there. Just stay safe, drink your water, stay healthy, just keep a positive mind as much as you can. That's one of the reasons that we're doing this, because we need this. Being stuck in the house can take a toll on you. So these yoga classes can really help you tune into yourself and let go of anything that might be sitting on your shoulders, any tension, any stress, anxiety, all of those things. Yoga is very beneficial to relieving those things. So that's why we're here. Again, prenatal, very prenatal friendly, but also very beginner friendly. As I've said in previous classes, make sure that you honor yourself and your limitations. So that just means if there's anything that is not in the realm of possibility for you and your body or your mind, you don't have to do it. No pressure, no competition. This practice is for you. You get whatever you want to get out of it. So if you just want to lay down, feel free to do so. There are a few moves that you are just not wanting to do. That is totally fine. I can't see you, So I'm not about to tell you, hey, you're doing that wrong. Nothing like that. So be gentle with yourself. Most importantly, be gentle with yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with just some gentle guided meditation, just centering ourselves, focusing on our breath for a few moments before we actually start to breathe. I do have props in here with me. I have yoga blocks. So if you have yoga blocks, I welcome you to use them, especially expecting moms. As the weeks go by, I find myself needing these more and more. I am sitting on one right now. It really helps me to prop my hips, makes it a lot more comfortable to sit. I also have a squishy bolster pillow. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So the bolster is good for using our final resting pose. Since I can't lay on my back, I lay on my left side, so I can use that. I can also prop it up on some of the blocks to give myself kind of a elevated, reclined savasana or resting pose, but we'll get to that. So let's go ahead and get started. Wherever you are, come into your most comfortable seat. That might mean sitting on a block or sitting on your mat with your legs crossed. You can put your left leg in front of your right to start out with. From here, you want to make sure you're sitting up nice and tall, nice, straight, long spine. We want our shoulders to come down away from our ears, so we might be tempted to hunch. Just kind of relieve that. Bring them down. Chin is leveled. One hand to the heart. One hand to your belly. Or you can have hands at heart center. Or you can place your hands on your knees. Totally up to you. Take a few minutes and just close your eyes. And you just want to start breathing. Breathe as you normally would, except this time, really pay attention to your breath. Notice how your body moves on your inhales. Notice how your body moves as you exhale, as you begin to empty your lungs. If you want to imagine, as you inhale, smelling your favorite flower, and as you exhale, blowing out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. So you can just kind of envision that as you're doing your inhales and exhales. Inhale, smelling your favorite flower, or maybe even your favorite food. Just anything that smells good that you would smell. And exhale, blowing out a candle. So you want to keep breathing in that manner for a few minutes. Notice how your chest rises and falls on your inhales and exhales. Notice how your belly may be contracting and expelling or expanding on your inhales and exhales. Take these first few moments to just kind of check in with how you feel. Notice the different parts of your body and if you're holding tension in any areas. Use your inhales to just pinpoint where those areas are. And then use your exhales to kind of send healing breaths and healing energy to those areas. Use these first few moments to really focus in on your breath, Expecting moms, our breathing is so important as we prepare ourselves for labor, knowing that we can use our breath as a vessel to get us through virtually anything, to fight through the pain, and even just in life. I mean, when you find yourself getting worked up, find yourself feeling like you're about to have a panic attack, just come to that breath. Take a few moments. When we breathe in that oxygen, it sends like a signal to our brain to signal us to calm down, be still. Keep breathing. Maybe deepening your breath each time. Just trying to take in a little bit more air every time we take an inhale. And then when you exhale, really try to empty your lungs completely. Extend your exhales. Make sure they're longer than your inhales were. Use these last few moments to set an intention for yourself, a plan, a goal that you have for yourself in this practice, 40-minute practice that we're doing. Maybe it's just to continue with your positive thoughts. Maybe it's to relieve the tension that you have in your shoulders from sitting in front of the computer all day. Maybe it's to become a little bit more flexible. Whatever the case may be, set your intention. Maybe it's just to be present in this moment. And just kind of use that intention or goal or plan to guide you through the rest of our practice. Take one more deep inhale, maybe the deepest inhale or deepest breath that you've taken all day long. Hold it for a moment and then exhale. If you have your hand on your heart and hand on your belly, bring both hands together and bring them to heart center. Take a nice deep inhale, sit up a little bit taller than you were before. Nice long straight spine. Inhale here. And then on your exhale, just take and bring your chin to your chest. Kind of feeling a stretch in the back of our neck. Maybe our forehead almost touches our fingertips. Inhale and come back up to center. And then exhale, bring your chin up, look up towards the ceiling, feeling this stretch in the front of our neck this time. Inhale, coming back to the center again. Sit up nice and tall. Palms are still pressing in towards each other. Elbows are nice and leveled. And then exhale, bring that chin down to your chest again. Inhale, center. Exhale, chin up, head up. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. And then exhale, take and release your hands down. Maybe to the top of your knees. Take a nice deep inhale here again. Let's straighten ourselves out. Bring those shoulders down. And then take an exhale as you bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Now we're just kind of doing a stretch on the side of our neck. Trying to really loosen up this tension that we hold in this area. Inhale, coming back to the center. We're going to take it to the other side. Exhale, right ear towards your right shoulder. Now, it's not going to come all the way down. You don't have to bring your shoulder up. Bring that shoulder away. We want to keep it away from our ears. Inhale, center. Let's do that one more time on each side. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And then inhale back to the center. Exhale as you begin to draw pretty large circles with your nose. We'll start off going counterclockwise. Inhale as you round up. Exhale as you round down. Again, just relieving some of this tension that we hold in our neck and our shoulders all day without even realizing it. Remembering to breathe, that's the most important part. Wherever you are, pause, and then you're going to reverse your direction. Keep going. Letting your nose guide your circles. One more cycle. And then you'll meet me in the center. Right. Already feels better. All right, so let's just do a few shoulder rolls, coming up towards our ears and back down. Again, we go throughout the day holding this tension in this area, not even realizing it. So it feels really good to get that out. Wherever you are, pause, and then let's come forward, doing shoulder rolls forward. One more cycle. Good. Take a moment and switch your legs out. So we had our left in front of our right. Take a moment to put your right in front of the left. It just feels good to switch it up. And then from here, we're going to inhale as we cross our arms. So put your right arm over your left. Fingertips are still touching our knees, or maybe you're gripping. I have a belly kind of in the way right now. And so from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And then we're going to release our left arm. Sweep that left arm up and over towards your right side. Just kind of feeling a nice side body stretch right here. Continue breathing. You can look forward, or you can look down, or you can look up towards that extended arm. One more deep inhale, and then exhale, take and bring that arm back down. We're gonna do the other side. Inhale as you sweep that right arm up and over towards your left side. So it's just a different way to do just a side body stretch. Inhaling like you're smelling that flower. Exhaling like you are blowing out a candle. Try your hardest not to hold your breath throughout this. Continuing with your breath is so important. That can help us sustain the pose and just keep us focused on the task at hand. One more deep inhale, and then exhale. Take and bring that arm back down, sitting up nice and tall again. We're going to keep our left hand on our right knee, and then we're going to bring our right hand behind us. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, and then exhale, just take a look towards your right shoulder, just for a gentle twist. Expecting moms, again, you don't want to crank too much into this pose. Just send your gaze towards your right side. Continuing to breathe. Inhales, straighten up a little bit more. Bring those elbows in. Exhale, just look deeper into your pose. Keyword look, don't actually twist. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, take and cross that right arm back over the left again. We're going to take it to the other side. So now this time our right hand stays put onto our left knee. And then we're going to bring our left hand behind us. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, take a look towards your left side. Continue breathing. One more deep inhale here. And then exhale, take and cross that left arm back over the right again. Nice deep inhale, sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, just release the arms, uncross them, bring them down to your side. On your next inhale, we're gonna sweep our arms up nice and tall up above our head. Palms come together, really reaching through to your fingertips. Exhale, float those arms down, bring your chin to your chest. Do that again. Inhale, sweep those arms up nice and tall, really feeling the stretch through to our fingertips. Exhale, float them down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, float them down. Last time. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, float them back down. Great. When you're ready, slowly make your way into a tabletop, also known as hands and knees. Bringing my block up. Nice wide fingertips. Starfish hands. Imagine you're gripping a basketball. Push down and away from your mat. Our knees are about hip width distance apart. And as you inhale, just kind of rock forward, circle back. Just trying to feel like a little stretch and opening up of our hips, our side body. Continue breathing. You can go whichever way you like. When you're ready, reverse your direction. It's nice and gentle. When you're ready, pause wherever you are, coming back into our tabletop. We're going to jump right into our cat-cow pose. Really good for loosening up the lower back, which right now in pregnancy, you might be experiencing a lot of that lower back pain. So we're going to inhale, lower our belly, lift our chest, send our heart forward, lift our chin up, look up towards the ceiling. Then exhale, round your spine. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, lower that belly. Nice curvature in your spine. Tailbone lifts. Chest comes forward. Chin comes up. Exhale, chin to chest. Round the spine. Navel draws in towards your spine. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lower. Belly, heart comes forward, chin up, head up. Exhale, round the spine, coming into our cat pose. Very nice. When you're ready, coming back into a neutral tabletop, you're going to inhale and send that left leg, let me scoot up some, left leg up and back behind you. Really pressing down into both hands equally. Inhale here and then exhale, send that right arm out in front of you. Nice deep inhales. In, exhale out. One more, inhale. Exhale, bring it all back down. I'm going to turn this way so my foot doesn't hit the wall. We're going to do the other side. So this time you're going to inhale, send that right leg behind you. Palms are nice and flat. Exhale, left arm comes out. Continue breathing. In through our nose, out through our mouth. You got this. Keep breathing. One more deep inhale. And exhale, bring it all back down. Good. We're going to bring our knees nice and wide to the width of the mat. Feel free to have a pillow or a block in front of you. Palms, walk out your palms about a palm print ahead of you. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale, send your hips down and back, coming into a child's pose. Forehead can rest on a block or on a pillow, or your forehead can rest on your mat. Continue breathing. Expectant moms, again, knees should be nice and wide to make space and room for baby. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to come back up to tabletop. Take and move that pillow out the way. If poses like this are working a number on your knees, you can always put that pillow up under your knees to support and give you some cushioning. So from here, we're going to untuck our toes. Press down and away from your mat. Inhale as you begin to push down into those toes. Lift your knees up. Hips come up and back, coming into a downward facing dog. Take and bend both knees. Continue breathing. Nice deep inhales followed by open mouth exhales. When you're ready, take a nice deep inhale, look forward, and then you're slowly going to walk your hands back to meet your feet. Coming into our first forward fold. Again, some of you, your feet being about hip width distance apart will suffice. Expecting moms, depending on where you are in your pregnancy, feet might need to be a little wider than that. Again, we're making space for that baby. Knees are bent, head is hanging. Forward fold. You really want to use this time to let it all go. Let your head hang. Let your arms hang. Imagine you're like a rag doll. Very loose right here. Shake those arms out. Shake that head no. Nod your head yes. Grab the elbows, rock side to side. Keep those knees bent because we want to protect our lower back. When you're ready, on your next inhale, you're going to slowly slide your palms up to the top of your knees, resting right here in what we call a halfway lift or flat back. Elbows are in towards our side. Shoulders are going to want to come and be hunched up towards our ears. We want to take and draw them back away from our ears. Nice and long neck. Exhale, float back down. Inhale, bend the knees. Slowly begin to rise back up to standing. Arms come up overhead. Palms come together to touch. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. I'm going to do that again. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. Sweep those arms up ahead. Exhale, float them down. Bend the knees. Hinge at your hips. Head comes down. Inhale, slide those palms up to the top of your knees or your thigh. Exhale, float back down into your forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, slowly rise back up to standing. Arms come up overhead. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. That's known as like a half sun salutation. Just finding a way to link our breath with movement in a nice flowy way. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Float those arms up. Exhale. Arms come down. Hinge at your hips. Coming into that forward fold. Let your head hang. Inhale, slide the palms to the top of your knees. Exhale, float them back down. Bend the knees. Inhale, sweep those arms back up, rising back up to standing. Palms come together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, release those arms down to your side. Again, feet are nice and wide. We're going to come into a balancing pose. Balancing poses can be really good to just refocus us, focus in on one thing. So you're going to shift your weight into your left foot. Go ahead and bring your hands to your hip. So shift your weight into your left foot and your right knee kind of pops out. We're going to bring our right heel in towards our left ankle. So that's one option for you to be right here. Or you can bring that foot up onto your calf. That's another option. If you're like, I can't balance, hold on to the wall. That's an option. Or take a block and do that. So many options here. Do what works for you. So wherever you are, we're going to take a nice deep inhale here. Making sure that we're pressing down into all four corners of that planted foot. And finding one thing that you want to focus in on the room. It could be just a spot on the wall. It could be anything. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, if you feel like it, you can bring your hands to your heart. We're standing nice and tall, nice and firm, nice and strong, just like a tree. Next inhale, if you feel like it, you can grow the branches of your tree. Nice deep inhales. One more deep inhale here. Then exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Release that leg and walk those knees out. Good. Again, I really like to do balancing poses when I feel like I'm losing sight of a goal that I might have for the day. Trying to get myself back on track. Expecting moms, because we have more weight located in a certain area right now, our balance can tend to be off. I notice myself losing the most balance in the shower. Don't know why, but that's where I do. So again, these are really good to just kind of see how focused we are and just help build that strength that we're going to need to get through and push through that precious moment when we give birth. All right, let's take it to the other side. So now you're going to shift the weight into your right leg. Left leg kind of pops out a little bit. You're going to bring that left heel in towards your right ankle. So now our knee is popping out, going towards the left side of the room. And this is one spot where you can stay right here and do tree pose. Perfectly fine. Or you can bring that foot up to rest on your calf muscles. At this point, you might notice there's a difference between my right and my left side. Totally normal. That's fine. It's good that you're noticing that. Nice deep inhales. Find that one thing in the room that you want to focus in on. And just look at that and keep breathing. Next inhale, you can choose to bring your hands to your heart. That's an option. Next inhale, grow the branches of your tree. If you find yourself losing balance and you come out of the pose, that's fine. You can come right back into it. If you need to hold on to something, do so, or use the blocks. Keep breathing. Inhales like you're smelling your favorite flower. Exhales like you're blowing out a candle on a birthday cake. Shout out to all the Aries. I'm next Monday. One more deep inhale. If your arms are up, exhale, bring your hands to heart. Inhale here one more time. Exhale, release. Walk those knees out. All right, let's take a nice deep inhale. Sweep those arms up overhead. Exhale, float those arms back down, coming into your forward fold. Bend in the knees. Inhale here. Plant your hands on the mat. Then exhale. Left knee comes down, followed by your right. Then make your way into a seated position. Bring your right leg in towards your left thigh. Inhale here, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders come down. And then exhale, just take and walk those fingertips forward. Just kind of coming into a forward fold, seated forward fold. Nice deep inhales, followed by exhales. Curl that extended leg, curl those toes in towards you. Inhale here one more time. Then exhale, take and walk the fingertips back up. Sitting up nice and tall again. Let's switch our legs out. So bring your left foot in towards your right thigh. Again, taking noticing the differences from one side to the next. It might surprise you what side is harder or easier than the other. Nice deep inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk those fingertips down in front of you. Letting your head hang, chin comes to chest. Continue breathing. One more deep inhale. Then exhale, walk those fingertips back again. This time, bring that right foot in. Let's bring both feet together in front of us, coming into like a butterfly pose. Elbows come into the side of our belly. Knees will want to come up, but we're going to inhale and exhale as we push them down, getting a nice stretch in our hips, hip opener. Continue breathing here. You can hold on to your ankles. Continue breathing. One more deep inhale. And then exhale. Bring your legs nice and wide. Inhale, our arms up just to shoulder height. And then exhale, take and cross your right arm over your left in front of you, giving yourself a big old hug. And also maybe giving yourself a gentle massage on your back for a second. Continue breathing. Maybe we've noticed that our breathing has slowed down a little bit, and that's okay because we're cooling down right now. Maybe rock side to side. On your next inhale, take and bring those arms back out to shoulder height again. We'll do the other side. Exhale, left comes over right this time. Giving yourself a big old hug. Showing yourself some love for showing up on the mat today with me and just taking a few moments to yourself. Give yourself a big old hug, gentle massage on your back. Nice deep inhales in, exhales out through your mouth. I'll have my eyes closed. You can close your eyes if you like. Rock back and forth. Keeping with this hug, we're going to bring our legs together and zip them up nice and tight. One more deep inhale as we begin to Bring our arms back out. And then exhale, float them down. Good. So for my beginners or yogis that are not expecting right now, you can slowly make your way onto your back, coming into the final resting pose. If you are expecting right now, so to my pregnant mamas out there, my final resting pose varies. So legs up the wall is an option. Putting a pillow underneath, that feels really good. I can stay like that for a while. Or I can come onto my left side. I put my bolster pillow in between my knees. I use my hands underneath my ear like a pillow. Or you might have another pillow, or you can even use the block. This is another option. Or I set up a little reclined. I think this is how I did it. Maybe not. Use my blocks, and maybe you don't have 3 blocks. You can use books as well. Set up my little reclining block bolster thingy. Oh yeah. Bringing my big feet together. And this is my final resting pose. So wherever you are, however you choose to close out your practice today, come back to your breath. Slow it down a little bit. Stay there for as long as you like. Continue breathing. And check in with yourself mentally and physically again. Notice what shifted in your body. Notice what shifted in your mind. Maybe you realize like, wow, I didn't think about anything else that I had to do today. So continue breathing. Feel free to stay in your final resting pose as long as you like. I really appreciate those of you who tuned in today. These videos are posted on Yoga Buzz's website and their Facebook page, so feel free to donate and feel free to tune into all of the different classes. We have an entire schedule on there that has yoga classes to fit everyone's need throughout the day. We're all in this together, you guys, so, let's support one another, reach out to people, and, stay safe, do your part. I just want to believe that we're going to make it through this and we're going to overcome it all. So again, I really appreciate you guys practicing with me. The videos are saved, so you can always come back and view later or view again. And have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.